Sorry. Hi, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alyssa. I am one of Tor's Maid of Honors today, along with Katie. I'm also Charlie's cousin for all intents and purposes, which is how Tori and I met 10 years ago in the first place. So for a little backstory, Charlie's mom, my Aunt Gina, is my godmother and one of my parents' best friends for the past 30-some years. So it was always just easier for us kids to be cousins than to explain the crazy family-friend dynamic. And although we might not be related by blood, we are a family in every sense of the word. With that being said, we spent a lot of time together growing up, pretty much every weekend. On top of already seeing each other every day at school and the car rides to and from. So it was pretty normal to end up at Aunt G's on any given Friday or Saturday night. I think you guys can all attest to that. Let's see. One of those nights, Charlie decided to bring this girl home, brought her into the chaos. Rumor has it I wasn't super nice to her in the beginning. I don't agree. But if you haven't put two and two together, Tori's the girl, and we all quickly realized she wasn't going anywhere. So fast forward 2 or 3 years, Charlie's at Missouri Western playing football, I'm at Northwest hating my life, and somehow Tor convinces me to stay an extra year. So spoiler alert, she comes her freshman year, I'm a sophomore, now we both hate it, we're both miserable. We were very obviously city girls, Maryville is not for us. So we make plans to head back to KC at the end of the school year and get an apartment together. So we move back, and there's just no turning back at this point. I can't tell you specifically when Tor and I became so close. Inseparable is probably a better term. But we pretty much became a package deal after moving in together. Poor Charlie, he didn't realize what was happening when his worlds collided. All of a sudden, his cousin and his girlfriend are best friends, and as he said not too long ago, he hasn't won an argument with the two of us since. So I learned a lot about Tor after living with her for 6+ years, and I wanted to share some of those things with you all tonight. She will never stay awake to finish a movie with you after it was her idea to watch one. She will never lie to you and tell you you look good when you don't. And it just is a shudder, you guys. You walk around, you don't know how there's any hair left on her head. So that was always fun living with her as well. But she will never turn down a late night ice cream run. She will always be there to listen to your problems and give you the best advice. And she will always be fiercely loyal to the people she loves. She is my voice of reason when I need guidance. She's my shoulder to cry on and my biggest cheerleader. She is truly the best friend I could ever ask for. And I'm so grateful to Charlie for bringing me my sister 10 years ago. I also haven't cried all day, so I didn't think I was gonna. I've had the pleasure of watching her and Charlie grow up together over the past 10 years, and it's been one of the greatest blessings to be a part of their lives together. It's so easy to see how much they love each other, how much fun they have together, and how truly perfect they are for each other. Charlie will never find somebody to talk football with him the way she does. And Tor will never find somebody who feels the same way about dessert that she does. They are truly a team, and they are always better together than apart. And I believe that they've made it to this point today because they are best friends. And that will lead them to a happy and loving marriage. Thanks for always letting me be your third wheel. It's one of my favorite titles. I wish you both nothing but happiness in your future as husband and wife. And here's to Mr. and Mrs. Shara.
So this speech was brutal to write. I don't know what to say. all I can say is I'm lucky to have Charlie as an older brother. He, since we were kids, he's shown me how to be tough and resilient, and he's always followed through. It started since he was a kid. Grew up being the smallest one, and everybody busted his balls for him when he did. He never gave up. He always pushed through, and he always gave it his best, and that's what you love Charlie. You never had to doubt that Charlie was going to give it 110%. And in this marriage, you know that he's going to do that 1,000 times over. So I'm just happy to be able to sit here and say that I'm proud of my brother. I'm proud of the woman he's marrying today, and I'm trying not to cry. I'm not even reading the stupid stuff. I love you guys. I love you to death. And I've noticed since I was 14 years old that we would be here one day. It feels good to finally be here. I love you guys.
That was nice, Tom. First, I want to start by thanking everyone for coming tonight to celebrate Charlie and Tori. I also want to thank Stacy and Paul, my mom and dad. It really means a lot to all of us that everybody came out tonight with everything going on lately. For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Charlie's brother, Sal. Being Charlie's twin brother, we spent literally every day together. We grew up side by side. In school, sports, life, and everything else, if it was one of us, it was both of us. Growing up together, I saw Charlie go from a boy who wasn't the best student or athlete, really just a pain in the ass, to someone that would develop traits along the way that make him a great man. Charlie became an all-state athlete in high school and went on to play in college. Charlie also started to excel in school, get his degree, and a solid job soon after. And after building that foundation, Charlie has gone on to buy a home and marry the love of his life. I watched Charlie become someone who is a hard worker, tough, a fighter, respectful, and a brother, son, friend, and now husband who is always there for the people he loves. I've also had the privilege of watching Tori grow into the woman she's become over the last 10 years. I would say welcome to the family, Tori, but you've been a part of this family for a long time. Tori was always a great young girl, doing good in school, and has never been anything other than kind and respectful. Over the years, Tori has always been right by my brother's side, attending every football game and always being a good influence on him. Tori is also someone who is a hard worker, tough, respectful, and caring. When Charlie called me and told me to meet him because he was going to pick out a wedding ring, I knew that they were ready. I knew that they were ready because I had watched them become the man and woman that they have become today. There is no doubt in my mind that Charlie will be a strong enough man to raise a family. And you guys both know that I'd do anything in the world for you. I'm excited to see what's next. Everybody raise your glass to the Sheriff family, Tori and Charlie. Thank you for coming again.
We're going to start the speeches now. If I could have everyone pay attention.
our brother. God, you've always been my favorite. I am so excited for you guys to have lots of babies. So love you guys, love baby.
A lot of love. I just want to say thank you to all of you for coming out tonight. It means the world to Tori and I, and I'm just happy we can celebrate this all together. I'm happy I get to finally marry the love of my life. Everybody, have a good time. Keep on marriage and a good time. Drop the ball.